If you're a dental professional and happen to spend some time on TikTok or Instagram recently, I'm sure you've seen the heated debates revolving around this video.
Okay, I get comments like that one constantly, so I'm going to show you what I do. And yes, I am prepared for all the dentists that are going to come on here and be like, don't do it! She's crazy! And here is where we all gasp. This is a magic eraser. Yeah, that's what I said. I take a little tiny piece of it, wet it, don't touch your gums. Can you hear that? I've been doing it for like 2 years.
I'll admit, when I first saw her rubbing her teeth with a magic eraser, I initially thought, ooh, this is going to be a train wreck down the road. I mean, the paint on my walls gets scratched every time I use one of these with a little too much pressure. But wait, enamel's pretty tough, right? And then I got a whole bunch of thought bubbles. What's the RDA value on these sponges? Does it cause micro scratches? Like, has it been really tested to see how many microns deep it could polish on enamel? I mean, I know my orthodontist used brownies and greenies back in the day after using a high-speed polisher to remove the cement, and I know some of my enamel went with it. That's not ever going to grow back. Maybe this isn't so bad? I don't know. To each his own. And I was just going to let it sit. But then a couple people reached out, and I thought, all right, I have to try this. And so here I'm taking one for the team to give you my thoughts, both as a coffee drinker that likes quick results and as a dental professional whose inner voice keeps telling me there has to be a better way. So we're going to dive into this trending topic today on Burst TV. The magic erasers are rectangular pieces of melamine foam that have a cleaning agent inside. And melamine sponges are more dense than your average cleaning sponge. And it's got tiny, tiny little pores that make it a light abrasive. And according to the manufacturer, it has a lot of surface area, not unlike that of an extra, extra fine sheet of sandpaper. Now, the young lady that's using this says she did some research on these melamine sponges, and it does look like she put in her time. I personally cringe when people say the word research because that's such a vague umbrella term, and it's used way too much when people are just Googling a topic. She did mention a PubMed abstract. Anyway, depending on where you get your information, you're likely to read some of the warnings or instructions, like magic erasers are abrasive, so avoid using them on delicate countertops, such as marble and granite. The eraser may make the countertop appear dull with heavy pressure. On the package that I got, it says, do not use this product on human skin and food. Technically, it's not my skin, so I should be okay, right? I'm going to keep it just to my enamel, like she mentioned in her original video. Now, I also spent quite a bit of time trying to find some type of RDA value to these sponges. And of course, I'm not able to confirm such testing because basically that's a rating to tell you how abrasive a dentifrice or toothpaste is. 250 and below on that scale is safe and effective for your teeth for daily use, according to the American Dental Association. And just in case you're wondering, all the Burst toothpaste and even the bristles have been tested, and they're proven to be really gentle, even more so than some of those sensitivity toothpastes over there. Anyway, I'll link a video that we did about RDA values so you can learn more about that. Now, I did find one website that said that their melamine sponges won't scratch glass. So that got me thinking about the Mohs hardness scale. Diamonds are the strongest substance on Earth. They come in at a 10 on the Mohs hardness scale. And your teeth are the hardest substance in the human body. The outer shell of your teeth, called the enamel, comes in around a solid 5, as hard or harder than steel. But what about dentin? That's a much softer layer of your tooth, so that's where I would be concerned. So I can't say without a doubt that this soft little sponge won't cause some scratches in enamel. My main concern would be more with pressure and repeated use. Another concern, of course, is the chemicals that are commonly found in many of these cleaning sponges. So I made sure to get some that didn't have any of those chemicals in it. Now, before I test this out on myself, here are a few reactions from dentists, just so you know I'm not alone thinking this might hurt your teeth.
Excuse me, was that a magic eraser? Like, she's afraid of fluoride, but she's cool with using a magic eraser on her teeth. But for real though, a magic eraser is actually made of melamine foam. It's basically foam that's hard as glass and acts like a really abrasive sandpaper. Meaning, yeah, your teeth are white because you scrubbed all the enamel off them. So in fact, no, don't do this.
Although that was a bit dramatic, I get why he reacted like that. Here's another one.
There's one study that recommends it, but of course it removes surface stain. It's like using sandpaper on your teeth. And the study does not talk about when ingested, melamine can cause kidney failure. I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. Removing surface stains doesn't make your teeth white. Your teeth are yellow because of internal staining. Because you drink too much coffee. And the only way to whiten your teeth is using a hydrogen peroxide-based product.
Now he makes a good point that stains can come from the inside of the tooth too. So bleaching is a much safer way to maintain the enamel because enamel can't grow back. When you use abrasives and things to scrub the outside of the tooth, they're not oxidizing anything. They're simply scratching the surface. Here's one more reaction.
Okay, say what? So before I just give a reaction, I had to do a little bit of digging. I found this study and this study. Okay, so at first I'm thinking this is a product that belongs under the sink with the little yuck poison sticker on it, right? You definitely do not want to eat this sponge. Do not give it to your children to do this, okay? It is not something that is good for you. However, it has been shown to be safe if you do it properly. And this young lady is actually doing it in a way that I think is fine. It is absolutely a stain remover. It is, so when you have a hard surface like the teeth, you can scrub it on your teeth a little bit. It will remove it, but you do not want to ingest it, okay? But it will actually safely remove stains from teeth in a safe way. So proceed with caution.
Okay, so this got me feeling a little better about my own curiosity. He and I are on the same page here. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. Okay, so I'm in my bathroom. I've got a little vanity mirror here so I can see really well. I'm going to take this melamine sponge and just cut off a little square so that I can be pretty accurate about what part of my teeth I'm rubbing. So I'm just going to take one little square here. I'll make a couple just in case. And I'm going to wet this because I don't want to make any heat. I'm going to wring out the extra. And so here's a before. My teeth have been bleached. They don't have a lot of surface stain. All right, let's give this a try. I'm going to start with the right side only so that if there is a difference, we can see it right away. So far, I don't see a difference. I don't feel like it's super scratchy. I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna apply just a little bit more pressure. Now, if you'll notice, this is all enamel, really hard stuff, right? I don't have any recession, so I'm not worried about damaging a pretty delicate part of my tooth. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't see a difference. And just by my own personal observation, I don't think it's causing any damage. But again, I don't have surface stain. This is just the shade of my teeth through and through. If I want to get them brighter, I've got to use something that oxidizes the stain. Years ago, I used these custom whitening trays and I put I think I used like a 22% peroxide in the tray. This is made to fit only my teeth so that I wouldn't get the solution on my gums. But because I'm fairly happy with the color and I just want to do a little maintenance, this is what I use now. This is 6% peroxide with coconut oil, so it causes me no sensitivity. It's super convenient. I just wear it for like 10 to 15 minutes at a time, 7 days in a row. That's what I personally use to keep my teeth right. So, did I see a difference? No. Would I do it again? No. Do I think it's dangerous? For some people, potentially. Do I recommend it for other people? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking it's a lot of hype about not much. When I looked on Amazon, I actually found quite a few of these little sponge stain removers on the market, so it's really nothing new. What is new is that someone made a video about saving some money, cutting up their own melamine sponge, and because it went viral, well, here we are. You might try something like this and notice no difference, so you keep using more pressure. You could run the risk of damaging your enamel. I can't say for sure that you won't. Here are my final thoughts. If your teeth are stained, I get that you want inexpensive options and quick results, but you really need to look at your particular situation and decide what's going to be the best and safest route for you. If you decide to try this, stay clear of any area of recession, exposed dentin, your fillings, crowns, bridges, implants, braces, or your gum tissue. Because using an abrasive can potentially leave your teeth dull, losing their luster, and then they're going to collect stains even faster, making you want to repeat the process. And dental work that you've paid a lot of money for, you don't want to scratch that up and start to stain them because they're going to look awful. Even some of the whitening toothpaste out there, some of them are really, really abrasive, and I don't recommend them for an extended use. I usually suggest to patients that they use products that will bleach or oxidize stains by pulling the stain out of the pores of the teeth. They're called the tubules. And then following up with some type of remineralizing or rehydrating agent. Fluoride is a good choice. It's a standard choice, but there are also other calcium and phosphate paste. Just make sure to see a dental professional and get their advice. I would encourage everyone to think long-term about the type of stain removal and whitening you're going to go with, and work with your dental team to evaluate your unique situation. So what if you've tried this trick? If your results were good, awesome, but think about remineralizing and rehydrating your teeth and preventing stains. If you eat or drink something that's acidic, like soda for instance, it's got a low pH, it's going to etch your teeth, so make sure to drink it quick, get it over with, get it out of your mouth, and rinse your mouth with water. The longer your teeth are exposed to acids, the more damage can happen. And if you love stainy foods and drinks, like the ones in this video, swish your mouth with water right after your meal. And do everything you can to keep your teeth plaque-free, because a layer of germs or tartar is also going to stain. I'll make sure to leave some resources and reading materials for you guys in the description of this video. As always, leave your comments and questions below. And thank you so much for watching Burst TV. See you next time.